Hello and welcome. I'm John McParland. This is Dysfunctional Dialogue, and I got with me Jeff Candy and Tim Wright. Guys, welcome to the program.
Because, I was going back to what I was saying earlier. If I had to pick a year to live over again or had that option, I'd probably choose 86 over 87 or even like 76. How about you, Jeff? Would you
I don't know.
do something
Like
prior to
sophomore year.
college or you would do sophomore?
I'd sophomore
Childhood
year.
would be a good one too.
Sophomore year was awesome.
Sophomore year.
It was epic.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm not even sure if you can even just limit it to that. I don't know. So what about sophomore year in particular that jumps out at you, Jeff?
I don't know. There's just so much.
It's amalgam.
A lot went down. Yeah. It was a good year.
That sophomore semi-formal was incredible.
That was a blast.
I mean,
I wish I remember most of it. I don't. But it was.
But we all have stories from that night, man. That was some night.
That would have been in 86 as well. So
it would March of 80. Yeah. It was actually right around my birthday.
Oh. Was it?
I remember that only because you guys were throwing me up in the air for my birthday. Yeah.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, that was in Canada. That was Madavi Dandu there, Jeff. That was we got the hotel there, and I remember we woke up the next day and we're sitting in a hotel room. It was Jeff and I and our dates, and we're watching like I don't even know, like some cartoon, and I look out the window and there's this magnificent beauty of nature, the Niagara Falls, that people come from all over the planet, and we're looking at this cartoon.
Like, I thought you were going to shut the window. It's like you don't want the light coming in your hotel room.
Pull it, shade.
Yeah.
And of course, Tim with the turban wrapped around his head, only that, and his tighty whities.
Yeah,
again,
I made it back I made it back to campus though. I had to taxi back, but I got back. Gave it a day with the tape. I got back, and then the next day, I thought, well, I should be able to find my car because now the traffic has thinned out. All the lots will be empty, and it worked. I crossed over the bridge again, and there it was sitting where I parked it. So I didn't lose it. I just misplaced remembering where it was.
He where you
remembering, yeah, yes. If that's such a thing, yeah.
It is now.
Remembering, it is now, yeah. So the Porsche Nova survived and got me back home. That was a long weekend.
So speaking of the Nova, what was the calculation? So you were losing gas. The gas tank was leaking, right?
It leaked several times.
You wanted to know how much gas you would need if you were to keep it dripping at the rate that it was dripping while driving, because you wanted to make sure you can get back from Niagara Falls to the Syracuse area with a full tank of gas, and when figuring out your miles per gallon, and then also figuring out the factor of how much drip per however much time was. I mean, first of all, what the hell is wrong with you?
Resistance comes into play. No, yeah, we made it back. Jeff and I took several trips in that car back and forth to Syracuse, so it was good while it lasted. Well,
there was a time that Jeff and I took the Deer Slayer.
Yeah,
What was that? What kind of car was that, Jeff?
A Dodge Magnum, 79 Dodge Magnum.
79. Yeah. This thing was as it sounds. It was gigantic. It was
78 Dodge Magnum.
Huge.
And
that front end was huge.
You looked out the front windshield and you saw hood. You looked farther forward, you saw more hood.
I just kept on going. Yeah, we were driving back and having a great time driving back on the New York Thruway. A deer jumped out right in front of us and we caught the hind end of the deer with the passenger side part of that beast of a mobile, and
it 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we hit it hard, unfortunately.
Any damage to the car?
It knocked the headlight loose.
Oh, wow.
The deer was unfortunately
the headlight was shining up in the air.
It wasn't going to make it. So we pulled over to the side of the road.
We kept going. We kept going, and then we saw the car pull over behind us, and we were like, "Whoa, we better stop!"
That's right. Because the car behind us thought that someone fell out of our vehicle. They didn't realize it was a deer. They thought a body had someone had fallen out of the vehicle, so they freaked out
Wow.
And then so I don't know, I guess the cop ended up seeing 2 cars there, and he pulled over. He's like, "You guys just get going." And he had
he asked me if I wanted the deer, and I'm like, "Nope."
That's right.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Hey man, this is your game. This is your
kill.
win.
It was your kill. Yeah. Wow.
That's a funny question to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want it? I said, "What the hell am I going to do with that thing? The carcass in the back of my car?"
You said yourself you had all the hood in the world to throw it on top of. We could have venison for the next month.
Yeah, could have just put it on the hood.
Right.
I mean, that's the ultimate roadkill right
or
there.
Or the trunk. The trunk was just as big as the hood. So.
No, the trunk was small. I mean, it was all front end. It was all front end.
The car seemed like went on forever.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't have a big trunk. Just huge.
Big back seat.
Hey, would you rather meet your future self or your past self?
I don't know.
I think I said past before because that was one of the
questions. It wasn't exactly the same question, but you're right.
I'm just thinking if I met my past self, I'd probably kick the shit out of him. just
right. Right.
Wise up.
Wise up.
No shit. At least right before the that terrible accident anyway. You just slapped around silly. You like to visit him on that morning.
Right, yes. Right.
Just freaking knock him out right there. Just concuss him, knock him out, put handcuffs on him, drag him into the woods, say, "Sleep it off, you son of a bitch."
Yeah, really.
Seriously. Yeah.
So I guess that's the answer.
That is the answer, Jeff, for sure.
Yeah, that's the answer for me too.
Would you rather hear everyone's thoughts or have your own broadcast to everyone?
Hear everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd want to hear.
Why, Tim? What are you hiding there, Tim? What's the matter?
I don't think anyone would be interested in mine. I'd be more interested in the eclectic nature of all the people and hearing all their thoughts.
Oh,
I know all mine, so
I know all mine.
It would be new to hear someone else's. Yeah.
But imagine being able to hear everyone's thoughts all at once, though.
Wasn't there a Gilligan's Island like that? I'm pretty certain there was.
there's probably a Gilligan's Island for every one of these questions.
I know Gilligan could hear, Ginger and Professor. He was talking about the size of her boobs. You remember that one? That actually made TV, like 36, 24, 36. And she was getting all worked up over it because he was thinking about her dimensions. No, you don't.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a good Gilligan's Island.
Now you're bringing it back to Gilligan's Island. You can't go wrong.